Is a €30 weekly grocery budget for two adults completely insane, very ambitious, or reasonable? Because I'm thinking about giving this a try, and just so you guys know where all this is coming from, because I usually don't make videos about budgeting or finances or anything like that, my boyfriend has been nagging me to use up everything that we have in the pantry. Anytime I say, babe, we need to go grocery shopping, he says, but we have plenty of food. And I'm like, no, we have ingredients. We don't have food. We need stuff to make that a meal. But he's not wrong. I've got lentils, I've got oats, I've got pasta, I got some canned veggies. So this is how all this started. So I went to the grocery store to grab a couple of things because I'm like, I got two 750-gram bags of oats. So let's go ahead and make overnight oats. And my total came out to €30. And that's how I landed on €30. Like, can I make that work? Because if I'm setting out with a goal to use the stuff that I have and just buy the things that I need in order to make meals with what I have, that could work. And also, a lot of the stuff that I have in my pantry is not very expensive to buy in the first place. It's just kind of like those random odds and ends that you pick up at the grocery store and then they just end up sitting in your cabinet. Like that bag of lentils that I have. It was cheap, so we bought it and then we never did anything with it. Or those cans of beans that have been sitting there for a while. But because this isn't like usually the kind of stuff that I talk about or my area of expertise, I want to know, when you guys are watching videos about like budgeting, saving money with groceries, eating on a budget, stuff like that, what do you care the most about? Because for me, a lot of times it's just like for inspiration, trying to come up with ideas that, maybe I'm bored with what I've been doing. I'm looking for something new, trying to use up what I have, see what other people are doing. I really don't care much about cost per serving because, while it might be cheaper to buy half a cow, I got no place to put half a cow, and I also don't have a ton of storage. I don't have a ton of freezer space for bulk prepping and stuff. So for me, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And also because I'm using stuff in my pantry, I wasn't sure if it even made sense to do the math. If people are curious about it, I will totally do the math. But anyway, budget expert or no budget expert, I am not. I figured since I'm giving this a try, I might as well bring you guys along with me for the journey and we'll see how this works out and if it's doable or not. But I really feel like it is. I've got a good hunch about it.